So I'm here in the IHOP parking lot, and I just wanted to share something about if you ever get a bad cut. Well, you know, if it's bad enough, you need to get stitches, but this one is a pretty bad cut, and I'm gonna share what you can do to that to sterilize it. And you don't need to go to the pharmacy, you don't need to use ointment, you just put lime or citrus on it, which is gonna kill bacteria, and then from there you can put whatever you want. I like to put aloe vera. But again, this is very effective. I've been doing it for years, and you see, you know, it's a pretty bad cut, and I'm just gonna put lime on it, and that is gonna actually help also close the wound. So as you can see, this is a pretty deep cut, pretty good gash. It's a good slice, and it continues to bleed even a couple hours after. Well, I actually kept surfing after that, and so it's bleeding more now, but then it coagulates, and you put citrus, lemon or lime in it, and it helps it close faster, and it sterilizes it. Clean this off with a little bit of water. Okay. And now for the part that kind of hurts. So the ladies at IHOP gave me some lemons here. They didn't have limes. Lemon will do. So we're gonna squeeze some of that in there. Ooh, oh, here we go. Oh, and just kind of, you know, just sweep it across there gently, and it's gonna start to hurt in a little bit. It's gonna get in there, and it's gonna start to sting. And what that sensation is it's actually the cut being sterilized by the citrus and the natural chemicals that are occurring in this fruit. So then I'm gonna put some ice on it because it's a little bit swollen. All right, so now the bleeding has been reduced to more of a trickle, as we see here. And now we're gonna just finish it off, and you know, looks a hell of a lot better than it did about 2 minutes ago. So that's how you clean a cut. And the other part of today's session was this board snapped in half. This is an Orozco. The stringer, we were trying to figure out if it was rotted or if it's just dark wood, but yep, there. Farewell to this you know, 7-year-old board. First board I ever surfed at Puerto, you know, mainland Mex, and then also literally just incredible and clutch. I appreciate it so much. This wetsuit from my friend at Bay Street Boards, and yeah. So it's good to surf Ventura again, and good to be reminded that it's a pretty powerful barreling wave, and I'm gonna definitely be coming back here soon for some more barrels. And yeah, if you ever get a cut, you now know you can use citrus. You don't need to waste money or time on stuff at the pharmacy, and you won't get an infection. Merry Christmas, be safe out there, and happy 2020. So I just made the 2-hour drive back, and because of not being able to elevate the wound, it actually kept bleeding, and it has coagulated, but it bled a lot. And just another tip that I remembered, which is that if you ever do have a bad cut where you need to stop bleeding, remember that you can actually control the rate that it bleeds at. Believe it or not, contrary to what they tell you, they don't tell us shit about it, but you can control your heart rate. And how do you control your heart rate? By breath. And I talk a lot about breath, you know, in other videos and other content that I have, so I would encourage you to check that out. So if you can slow down your breathing, elongate your breaths, you can actually slow down your heart rate. That's something that's super useful, even just for stress management, anxiety. You slow down your breathing, you slow down your heart rate, you feel more relaxed.